Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another lesson. I want to entitle this lesson, The Mirth of Babylon is Gone. Now, as everybody should know, we just had what they call Black Friday. Black Friday, which the origin of it is nothing good. Okay, I'm gonna play a clip and go into the history of Black Friday and where it started and how it came about. But at any rate, another thing that I want to talk about in this lesson is how Babylon the Great, aka America, this place, the mirth is gone. The Lord is bringing this place to an end, and we have a lot of signs and a lot of things happening in these last days, showing us that we're at the end. We're at the end of Esau's wicked kingdom, and he's bringing this place to an end. This place is circling the drains, and there's nothing no one is going to be able to do to keep it going. The good old days, or the days where the things were great, as they call it, or things going back to normal, none of that's going to happen. It's all down here from here. The only good thing that we know of is that Yahweh Shai is coming back. And Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy this wicked kingdom, this current rulership we're now living in. And he's coming also to deliver his elect, the elect of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, representing the 12 tribes of Israel. So there's an election that the Lord is coming back for. So at any rate, I want to play this clip, get into a little bit of the history of Black Friday, of how it started. Let me get this clip. Let's see here. I believe this is the one right here.
Back in the days of slavery, the African American slaves would cook up a nice Thanksgiving turkey meal for their masters and entertain them throughout the night. They would force the slaves to entertain their friends and family, who would then vote on which slave was the best entertainer and which was worst. The loser were then sold at auction the next day, which they called Black Friday. The slave purchasers knew the day following Thanksgiving there would be an auction, so that go prepared for the sale. They would get up early every morning, hoping they would be the first one in line, similar to today's Black Friday. Hundreds would show up hoping they could be the first to purchase the slaves that were on sale. This was the one day out of the year that the slaves were reduced in price.
As you can see, Black Friday, the history of Black Friday had nothing good, to do for our people, but everything to do with Esau and this wicked kingdom that we are currently living in. See, Esau took Black Friday, what they call it, the day after Thanksgiving, which represents the massacre of all of our of the so-called North American Indians, the tribe of Gad and Reuben. They slaughtered, our people, so-called North American Indians who were already here on this land. They burned them up. They attacked them. This is right after Gad and Reuben, the tribes that were here of our people, taught them Europeans, Esau. Basically, they didn't know how to live on this land or survive. They taught them how to farm, how to live, how to do everything that they needed to do to make it through the winter, all of these different things. But what did the devil turn around and do? He turned around and started slaughtering our people. See, that's how you get Thanksgiving, as we call it, because there's nothing thankful about that day. It's nothing our people should be celebrating, because those are our people who they slaughtered. And then so right after Thanksgiving, they would have what they call Black Friday. Black Friday is when they would discount the slaves, our people, okay, to a sale, and they would be lining up just similar to the way that they used to do. And I do mean used to do, because the way that Black Friday has been celebrated in recent years, there's always been a big chaos and all kinds of things happening to where people were going at it in the stores and getting in long lines, and all types of things was happening, trying to get the last dial or the last TV, which is complete madness. Okay, complete madness. Well, those days are over. Why? Because we're coming into an end. We're coming to an end of Esau's wicked rulership, and the signs are there. Now, I'm going to play this next clip to show you kind of how it was back in, this is from 2015. Back in 2015, this is how it was on what they call Black Friday. I'll play a little bit of it. You hear him laughing. All that mirth and happiness. Not these days. Everybody's smiling. They fighting over the last TV box. This was just back in 2015, not that long ago. Look at this. Complete madness. Fighting over TV boxes. But basically, you get the point. That's enough of this. Now, I want to switch over and show you what happened this recent, okay, what they call so-called Black Friday. I got some clips of what happened. Let's see. Let's start with this short clip right here.
7:30 a.m. on Black Friday. And where is everybody? Where are they? Here goes the deals, and no people.
You see, the Lord is this place is circling the drain. He's bringing this place down to an end. So what used to be a time of mirth and people being happy and trying to get deals and all of that, now all the stores are open. They're open. The stores are open, but ain't no people. Okay, see, ain't no people in there. Why? Because the Lord is drying this place up. He's bringing this kingdom down to an end. Now, nobody got no extra money these days to be going out on this quote unquote so-called Black Friday, which is an evil day, okay, in terms of towards our people. Now let's get the next clip. Let's get this one right here.
Where is everybody? Like, there's nobody here, dude. What the fuck? Is this Black Friday? For real? Guys, the line at Starbucks is longer than any other line. Apparently coffee's the hot ticket item this Black Friday. I'm just absolutely mind blown. Guys, there's nobody here. Look at the line at Starbucks. Starbucks is busy. The rest of Target, dead. Dude, this is not good. This is not a good sign. No, not a good sign of where things are at. So we are in store number 2, and I've never seen a store overstaffed on a Black Friday, guys. There's people ready to check you out, and nobody in line. Wow. Just checking out a JCPenney. They got it roped for a massive line, but nobody's here. Fantastic. Yorktown Mall, Black Friday 2023. Absolute ghost town.
This place is dead.
Black Friday as we knew it, the days of the fist fights, the long lines, having to line up on Thanksgiving in order to get what you wanted, that's all gone. Don't need to do it anymore. Black Friday. Rest in peace. Here we go, home goods. Just about 9 o'clock. Look at it. There's plenty of carts. Usually we can't get a cart. What's going on here? What's going on? Where's everybody? What's everybody doing today? Anybody who's ever visited a Home Goods, TJ Maxx, knows these stores are never empty. They're never empty. What the hell?
That's it. See, we witnessing the Lord doing what he said he would do. See, he's visiting this place and he's bringing this place to an end. Esau's kingdom is over. See, we're at the end. We're in the last days of his wicked rulership. And that's what we're witnessing. And so when we prophesy about these things and we're telling you what's happening through the Spirit, hey, we thank the Lord. We thank the Lord to be able to bring this out, and the fact that he's doing exactly what he said he would be doing, and that we're in the last days and we're getting closer and closer and closer to the end of this wicked rulership. See, these are some exciting times. At the same time, some very dangerous times that we're coming into. See, we're coming into a time of trouble that there's never been. We're coming into a time of Jacob's trouble. So when you see these things and you see these stores empty like this on what they call a Black Friday, where it used to be crowded and packed and people lined up, people busting through doors, getting stumbled to death because they're trying to get the last, cooking utensil or whatever the heck they're trying to buy. And they're smashing each other and fighting and laughing and having fun and all of that. How this place used to be, it's like that no more. The Lord is drying this place up. Now let's get this next video clip.
Y'all, I just came from a few stores, and I think we need to wrap up what we know of as Black Friday. Like, it was more crowds last Friday. Like, the energy, the hysteria that, those of us millennials, older Gen Z, we remember for a few years now. But this has been the worst year yet, where it's just... So I think we need to name it something, come up with something else, because that era of Black Friday after Thanksgiving sales, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yep, it's a wrap. Babylon the Great, this place is done. It's never going back to how it was. We thank the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for that. See, we're coming into an end of an era to where Esau's wicked kingdom, his rulership, all of this wickedness that he's doing all throughout the whole earth, that's getting ready to come to an end. See, he was only set up to rule for a short period of time, and now we're at the end of that rulership, and that's why you see what you see. More and more signs that we're at the end. People she's kind of laughing a little bit, but she's confused. You could tell she don't really understand what the hell is going on. She know everybody, well, most people understand that nobody has no extra money. It ain't that many jobs as it used to be. The money is not flowing like that. So people are looking to just take care of what they have to take care of, as opposed to going out and shopping with what? There is no extra money. Now let's get this last clip and then we'll get some scriptures.
Right? Okay. Corporate thought that we were going to be so busy today. I work in retail, by the way. Corporate thought we were going to be so busy today, they cut our hour lunch to 30 minutes and provided lunch for us so we could work longer because they were preparing for this big Black Friday turnout. It's empty. There's no one here. The normal Friday traffic is here, but there's no one here. We're broke. Everybody's broke. And none of these deals are truly deals. You're marking them down like $20, $30. I mean, I've not saw any good deal. I don't know about you, but if it's not rent or gas or groceries, I don't want to buy anything. I don't. Because right now I am barely making it. Why would I spend money that I don't have on things that I don't need? I'm not. I'm not. Neither is anyone else. Because there's nobody here. We all know it's Black.
Hey, so like this dude saying, this place is over. We're at an end. Esau's wicked kingdom is over. See, like he said, people are focusing now on covering the main things that they need. They need gas and paying their bills. That's exactly what people are struggling to do in these last days. Why? Because the Lord is bringing this place to an end. The mirth of the land is gone. The good old days, the days where people were all happy and it was a good time and shopping and going out on what they call Black Friday and storming the place and scrapping for all the last items on the shelves, trying to get deals, trying to get the best deal and all that madness. Those days are over. And we glad because we know it ain't coming back. Those days are never coming back. Call all yum la Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. More signs that this place is at the end and we getting ready to come into rulership in the kingdom of heaven. It is called the kingdom of heaven. That means it's going to be kings, and the Lord has made us kings and priests. So where we're going to be ruling over the other nations. See, this is Esau's kingdom that we're in right now. He's ruling right now, but he's at the end of his rulership. And we're getting ready to rule as kings and priests in the kingdom of heaven. So, hey, at the same time, these are some very dangerous times. These are some very exciting times because the Lord's prophecies, as we see, are coming to pass. Now, let's get into some scriptures. Let's start out in the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and verse 8. Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 8. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceases. See, that's just symbolizing all of the mirth that there has been in Babylon the Great, to where they were partying and having fun, going to events and going to concerts and shopping and all of these things that this place had that was giving this place joy and mirth. The Lord is taking it out. The Lord is destroying it. He is completely shutting it down. This place is circling the drain. It says they shall not drink strong. It say they shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. See, nothing is the same anymore. The music, you listen to music, people are listening. I'm sure people are trying to play music and drinking and doing all these things that they could possibly do to be happy. That's all it is. People are still trying to celebrate these holidays. Why? Because I believe it's just to drown out the misery that they're living in. This place ain't happy. See? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's what's happening, not only in Babylon the Great, but all over the world. The people are mourning. Why? Because the wicked are in rulership. But when we get put back into rulership, the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven, that's when everything is going to go back to how it's supposed to be. We're going to govern with the law, statutes, and commandments, which the laws of the Lord are perfect. That's when we're going to be in our heaven, and we can't wait. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. This is the city of confusion, Babylon. Babylon the Great, Babel meaning confusion. This is Babylon the Great, where we at, whom people call America. This is Babylon the Great. This is that city of confusion. This is the place that the Lord is visiting. This is the place that the Lord is bringing down to an end. It says, there is crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And that's exactly what we see. See, all these things must come to pass. That's the only way for us to get to the kingdom. All of the prophecies must come to pass. That means that the MOTB, the mark of the beast, that thing that they want to insert in people's hands in order to buy or sell, that has to come to pass. That's going to be made mandatory in order to make it, or to be in Esau's wicked kingdom, or what he has left of it, or what he's trying to hold up in that digital beast system, the CBDC system, to where everything is going to be digital. The dollar, if you have not known, the dollar is dead. These BRIC nations have launched their own currency, which is backed by gold, and everything is getting ready to be turned upside down. Inflation is going to increase. So the dollar is dead. People are going to be kicking around these FRNs, these paper bills in the street, burning them to stay warm, because the dollar is getting ready to come to an end. Just like the mirth of this land is gone. The joy, the happiness, that spirit of mirth, the Lord is taking that out of this place. Why? Because he's bringing this place to an end. This is the end. We're at the end of this thing. The Lord is never going to bring Babylon back. He's coming to destroy Babylon. He's coming back to destroy this place. And he's coming back angry. So as we see this place circling the drains, hey, that's good. We understand that the Lord is doing exactly what he said he would be doing. Now let's get this in Ephesians. This is the book of Ephesians, real quick. Chapter 5 and verse 15. This is book of Ephesians chapter 5 and 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And that's exactly what you should be doing. All of our people, if they understand what's happening and going on in the world, which 2/3 of our people, they're going to be left in darkness. They think everything is going to be good. Things are going to get better. But we know and understand that the Lord is bringing about an end to this place. So we're as we walk, we understand that this place is getting ready to fall, and Esau is getting ready to come down with great wrath, as the scripture says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. It says, redeeming the time, because the days are evil, and the days are evil. Can't you see this man knows? He knows this is the it for him. He knows that the Lord is bringing his kingdom to an end, and he's got a short time left to rule. So what? He's getting ready to come down with great wrath. And the ones that the Lord is not protecting in that day is going to be taken down. See, Esau, he is the sword. The Lord uses this man to basically take out. He's going to use this man to take out you wicked jakes. You're going to be getting tore up out here. You're not going to be able to go and get no help. You're not going to be able to do the things that you usually do, march and protest and all that madness. Esau ain't going to be hearing that. This man know that he at the end of his world, his kingdom is coming to an end. See, we understand that the days that we're entering in is going to just continue to get more and more evil. Now let's go to the book of St. Matthew. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 21. It says, for then shall, this is Yahushua speaking. He prophesied about the times we're coming into right now. He says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as never was since the beginning of the world, even to this time. No, nor shall ever be. So we come into a time what scriptures also call as Jacob's trouble. Yahushua is prophesying about Jacob's trouble. He's telling you in these last days, and we're telling you that we're about to enter into Jacob's trouble, a time on earth that there's never been. All kind of chaos, destruction, confusion, all kind of death, everything that you can think of and not is getting ready to go down out here. And the only ones that are going to be protected in that day is the elect. Okay, the elect of Israel, not all of our people. We're speaking to the elect, and Lord willing, we're of that number, because you're going to need Yahweh Shem Yahushai to make it in this great tribulation that is about to take place. So when you see these stores empty, and you see the wars and rumors of wars and the earthquakes, and you see the uproars of the people, all of these things are the signs that we're at the end. These empty stores, they mean something on this quote unquote Black Friday. Usually, like I say, we all know, you should know, these places is normally packed. People fighting each other, long lines, busting down doors, big crowds. It was crickets in these stores. And if you can't see that, the Lord has blinded you. He's bringing down Esau's wicked kingdom. Now, let's go to 2nd Esdras. Let's get this in 2nd Esdras. Chapter 16 and verse 18. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So Esdras, he knew that we were going to come into a time on earth that there's never been. Great evils are about to come to this place and around the world. It's already happening now, but it's getting ready to ramp up. See, it's getting ready to become a time, like as the scriptures say, on earth that there's never been. Great death, great famine, sorrows, great mournings. It's going to be a terrible time. People are not going to be ready for this. See, the Lord through the Spirit has been preparing us for this time that we're about to enter into. It says, what shall I do? He said, what shall I do when these evils shall come? So Esdras saw all of the terrible death, famine, the mourning, the sorrow. He's seen all of that. He's seen the beginnings of these wars. See, he says, a power shall stand in great fear, the beginning of evils. So we're coming into a very, very evil time. And the Lord is going to be looking out for his elect in that day. Everybody else is going to be through. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation, anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. See, the Lord has these things happen for a reason, to get you to turn from your wickedness. As Israelites, we need to turn back to the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Seek the Lord with all our heart, all our mind, all our spirit. We need the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in the times that are coming. It's going to be so bad out here. People are going to be frozen in fear, let alone all of the chaos and people just invading one another. And people are not going to have any care. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. See, the Lord set these things up for a reason. See, when he had them bring that venom juice out, that was a scourge for amendment. That's one of those things, major things that the Lord has set up to get your attention, to get you to wake up. That thing happened around the whole world. You think that's ever happened in history before? The people, as the scriptures say, they will not turn from their wickedness. The only ones who are going to turn from their wickedness are the elect of Israel. It says, behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even, it says, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And that's what's coming. See, the things that are happening in the world today, everything that's just warming up. Everything is just warming up for that great and terrible time on earth, that great tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble. Great evils are about to start happening on this earth. People are going to be taken out in mass. The sword, famine, people are going to be starving out here. Starving, doing anything to eat, doing any and everything. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. It didn't say might die of famine or perish of famine. It says shall. Many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. This is about to go down. Many people are finna be out here starving to death. It says, and the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy. There's no way out for the ones who are not of the elect. If the Lord put the hit on, it's your time. It's your time to go. You out of here. Whether it's through the famines or it's through the sword, any way it goes, and even that final plague, which is the thermonuclear destruction. If you're not of the elect, you're through. So this is the time now to return to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua and seek him as you hear these words. Because this word, as we all know, is not going to continue. You should know there's going to be also a famine of the word to where you're not going to be able to get this truth. The true breakdowns and understanding the prophecies, telling you what's about to happen before it happened, that's going to come to an end. And if you're not set up with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're not going to know what the hell is going on, because all hell is getting ready to break loose. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. See, they're not going to be digging holes and burying them and all these things that they do now, having funerals, all that. It says the dead shall be cast out as dung, because you shall be cast out as crap. That's how a lot of people are going to be getting cast out, because it's going to be so much death. It says, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. So as you see it today, you're going to see it no more. These cities the earth shall be wasted, and these cities are about to be cast down. It's going to look like a third world country in a lot of places right here in America, aka Babylon the Great. This place is through. And like I said, looking at these businesses, these retail shops where people normally are there fighting each other in long lines and big crowds, laughing and having fun and having a mirth, that's gone. That's over with. As you can see, the lady was saying it's been getting worse and worse every year. And this has been the worst year yet. So we look at that as, hey, we're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer to the end of Esau's wicked kingdom, and we're getting closer and closer to the kingdom of heaven, where we're about to be set up in rulership, where we're finna receive an eternal rulership, an everlasting kingdom. So we definitely not looking back. There's nothing to look back for. The Lord is bringing this place down. It's circling the drains. There's nothing here, and there's nothing never going to be here until the Lord destroys this complete system, takes Babylon the Great down along with all the other nations, and sets us up in the kingdom of heaven. That's exactly what's about to happen. It's got to be thermonuclear destruction, and what prophecy says as the third world's war. What's about to happen? And all these, they can finna push the button, and the Lord is going to guide all of them missiles, all of them thermonuclear missiles to wherever he wants them to hit. And as the scripture says, over 200 million warheads is about to hit this place. Babylon the Great. This place is done. It ain't going to be nothing left here. The scriptures say it's going to be a desert. And only desert creatures are going to be living in this land after it's all said and done. After Yahushua, after World War III and the nuclear destruction, and Yahushua comes back with the angels shooting concentrated laser beams of fire on this place. This place is done, and there's nothing nobody can do to bring it back to how it used to be, as they say, or as the days of old. This place is done. Now let's get this last scripture and we can close out. Let's close out in the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and 6. Isaiah 55 and 6. Talking to you Israelites, seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And how is the Lord making himself known and present? Through the mouths of his prophets. See, the Lord speaks through men. He's not getting ready to come down and speak to you himself. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he has set up his prophets in these last days to tell you and to warn you to come back to the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. But the only ones that are going to return is the elect, the remnant of our people, not all of our people. 2/3 of our people is going to be destroyed. They're not going to make it. Because why? Because the Lord said it. The prophecy said over 2/3 of our people are about to be destroyed. They're not going to make it. They're going to have to come back in the kingdom. They're going to have to be birthed through the loins of the elect. So in the end, yeah, we'll all be saved. But this is the time now to dig in and get these scriptures and pray. Pray every day. Pray to the Lord. Seek the Lord with all your heart, mind, and spirit. You need to, the Lord is the only one that's going to be able to save you in the days that are coming. It says, let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. And the ones ultimately that are going to be pardoned is the elect. Okay, the elect of Israel to be pardoned from the said destruction that's coming. So with that, I hope that you were edified by this lesson. This has been the MIRTH of Babylon is gone. And this Black Friday is dead. Along with Babylon the Great, this place is circling the drains. I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakrak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.